Testing, testing, testing. Okay, sorry. I had my headset on, thought it was done, forgot. How is everybody? Let's turn that off. Okay, how is everybody? It was a long week. I got, today was my day off, and that means that I work Tuesday through Sunday for a little bit. But, and nothing, and then that's it. That's my life for a little bit. How was everybody's week? I see that we're gonna have to redneck the shit out of this pattern because of user error. Camcorder. Alright, whoops. I'm gonna cut this here. Next one I'll have moved up higher for you. Okay, so what have I done? Alright, there's those two things. So, as we left things last week, I had hooked on the bottom of the bag here with its D-rings. And I cut my notches and I attached my little handle. The problem was I cut those notches out of the red end and it made it to where the bag was going to hang this way and my pockets were upside down. So I lovingly, so you can even see my lines down here. I unstitched all that, cut a new one, and restitched that so we could get back to closer to where we were when things went awry. You've already seen me sew it once. I didn't think you needed to see me sew it again. So I temporarily have this hooked here. This is where this patch is going to go. It's just pinned right now because I have to hook the straps to it. Great. However, we just didn't do things right earlier. So we're just gonna hear me say done is better than perfect through this whole thing. That's what we're gonna do. Nobody is going to take a measuring tape to this, and if you do, I'll kick your ass. Alright, so my straps are going to be a little hair narrower than they asked for. As long as they're not bigger, a hair smaller will be fine. Nobody will know except you guys, and you are going to keep your mouth shut. Hello, whoever's joined. Good evening. We're working on straps. Working on straps. We're not going to discuss seams that shouldn't be there. Or the taquitos my son just dumped on me. He's done. So if I want the rest. Hi, Carissa. Hi, Sarah. What do you do? What do you mean? I don't know that I meant it was nice outside. Well, it has been nice. Not yesterday or today. Okay. This has been hot. Hi, hot. So, because I said, hey, we've got one 4-inch strip, let's just cut everything we need off of this. That screwed us up because One of these 36-inch straps, or with the fabric straps, had the four little tabs cut off, and the other strap had a 9-inch handle cut off, which made them even. I cut everything off of one strap, which meant there's no way in hell it could be 36 inches. Yeah, it's alright. Shit happens. We move on. No one will know. And I've actually 86, dog. Oh, 3 hours. Oh, you guys okay? A little dehydrated? Dog passed out on the couch? You passed out on the couch? Any idea what's wrong with your G? Yeah, I figured. Mm, the easy way to keep this from flopping open is to just quickly stitch it down. It's a pretty slick pattern, but I don't do this often enough that when I read it the first time it makes complete sense. I have to think about it, go back and look at the picture. Probably too late now. Should have pressed that open. Okay, let's get the other one. How you feeling, Sarah? Oh, I haven't noticed it raining really. It was sprinkling. That explains why my head hurts. Oh, and I need to tell everybody Thursday I won't be here. My friend, my book club friend, is a dancer, and they're having a performance, and I'm gonna go watch and support my friend. I, however, cannot tell my husband that because she's a pole dancer and he's a dude. You know, I'm just not gonna. She's under your bed. I need both Oliver Trout and but in 16 years, well, good for you. Yeah, it does make sense. Ooh, metal. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. And I'm glad that you had good luck with your Jeep. I can't say that being all the ratings every year that I would choose to do the pain if I was getting in a vehicle. My friend Christine just got a Hyundai hybrid Palisade. A neat little vehicle. I'm a little jealous. Not jealous enough to have a $71,000 vehicle. Mine's paid off. It's not my forever vehicle, but it might be. Might be. Okay. Oh, that was very nice of the bestie. See, us girls sticking together. Is it like, of course, the hottest day of the year? You said 86, right? Oh, Sarah, did you answer me? So? Okay. I see. You did. Oh, I bet you do. Hear it on the middle roof. Answering a question far back because yours and Carissa's merged a little. Okay. Let's sew these straps in, down, whatever. Top stitch this shit. And then hook them on. See how far we can get tonight. Like, it would be awesome to put this one to bed tonight. Where? There. I love it when it runs straight. Oops, I can pick that out. Such a long stitch. Sorry. Does that end up being like super fucking loud for you guys? True. Mine is to, thankfully, 93. But you know, when you take care of it. Well, now we got a 16. We're gonna go slicer. Okay. I would like to think we could get done with this and I could do some pre-cutting on something else. But I know better. Things don't always go quickly, right? Alright. Yeah, I wonder about some of the industrial machines. What is an industrial juicy? I love this machine. Don't get me wrong. But there are times that I need like a walking stick or could use a zigzag or something. And oh fuck me. Okay, we ran out of thread. Ah shit. Okay. I didn't want to wind anymore. Red. Oh, that's really good. Nothing seems to be bothering me. That goes that way. There we go. Not quite sure how that happened. Alright, guys. So fucking close. Like I said, every time we think we are gonna make really good time on something, something stupid. I mean, it's not even bad. It's just gonna take some time. I probably don't need any more than that, but okay, that's it. I might need to top stitch something that I haven't thought about. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to top stitch that, and I didn't. Let's do that too. I sewed it on, but I didn't think of top stitching that. Might as well do that now, right? It's just strap back. Where? There. Dang it. I don't think Daisy likes this. I think she hears this. She always kind of resettles when I do that. Okay, there's that. And let's do. Where's the back? Stuck at the back. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this way. And I wanna let's go in the other direction. This is gonna look so cool. I'm so glad that we chose these fabrics. Have you been working on the wolf, Carissa? Hey, I got it. Oh, was about to give up. All right, Daisy, what are you wandering around for? Okay. Did I irritate you? I'm gonna need to get a lint roller. I have one. I know I have one with a shark. That was under. That wasn't 100%, so I made it. So, okay. It's a good thing all this shit's hidden. Because, guys, alright. So there's that top stitch down. Now that looks good. This I did wrong. I'm not going to fix. Ooh, just about didn't see the food there. Alright, let's go to the other camera and figure out Where to hook everything. So I just barely edge stitched, yeah, and I didn't even get it all. So let's. All right, we are going to just put that there. All right, shall we? Okay. We're we're munching on jelly bellies again. All right. So I want what they want is let's see. All right, let's go here. Okay, so these are gonna go. All right, right here. Okay, and you want me to line that up. Okay, so it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up against that line, and it's gonna be on the bottom line. Yeah, I probably should not have hooked that on yet. I knew that that was gonna backfire on me. Whoops. I somehow, in the process of going to look at the image, I nudged the screens away from the chat screen. That didn't go under my nail. Yay! Right there. That's one strap. That goes down. And this. Oops. That's where we joined them together. Alright. Where's that I think in? Oh. Shit. That's what I didn't want there. Alright. Here. I'm going to put this in here so that I can stab it. Get outside. Oops. Open this. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Now, let's have to do a couple passes, and I'm not sure I like that one. I'm not sure what that is. But I'm not sure I like it. Not that that matters. Okay. Had to make it as difficult as possible. Okay, I just have to have my stitching below that one line because that is where the patch goes. Dag nabbit! Oh, there we go. Like, why isn't that moving? Oh, press recuts down. There we go. Try it again. We're going to just do something weird like that. We're going to do a little box. Aye. Hey, pins are sharp. Your PSA for the week. Um, that's as far as I'm going to get. Pulling that because I'm running into the tip of the knife. So this is one of those. It's gonna suck if I put that in wrong and I have to take it out. Okay. It said a couple lines of sewing, so that's okay. Now under, over, under, or through. Okay, grab this because I don't want it to unthread. Let's turn. It's so fun, right? Pivot. I like that joke. However, I was never the People's Friends fan. I know. I didn't do Big Bang Theory either. I know. Let's just keep up with these. peek. All right. Yay. All right. Let's take a look at the next step. Okay. Well, we're just going to do that because it really does need to be sewn in better. Okay. So now we've got a strap and a strap. It's done pretty good. Cleaned up a little bit. Doesn't have to be beautiful because now where'd the fucking couch go? We had it earlier. Nope, that's extra. Okay, that's not it. Okay, what'd you guys do with it? You moved it. I know you did. You fucking with me? Checking the ground. Do you guys see it? Okay. Now, there's that. I thought it was over here. I'm not making it again. It's done. I just had it. I showed it to you. I unpinned it when we started today. All right, I'm going to stand up. Okay. Garbage. Garbage. Okay, that's that. Oh, there it is. It was on the ground. However, I don't know how. I will be bringing my knitting. Okay, cool. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, 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 fun. Okay. Now, what am I supposed to be doing? Because that took way too long to find that. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're there. And I'm pretty sure I could set that there so I don't keep bringing it into the mix here. Here. Yeah, I did that all wrong, but I don't care. And I should do, and I'm not gonna, I should do another row of stitching like I did on this other stuff. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna pull these up. And, nope, I'm gonna put this inside. Okay. This is going to go. I need to find the center. I didn't need to turn that on. We could just do it that way. Sorry. Camera nudged. And I was too far away. I'm sorry. And I folded it in half. And use my little eraser marker here. No. Nope. What's that fucking even doing there? It's short. It's like a smidge bigger than a push pin. Okay, probably could have used longer pins right there. But okay. This part I can do. We can do this. See? Thank you for taking Daisy out. Yes. I know, probably should have given her a bath today. What's this for? What was this one for? Is that the 9-inch one? I don't know. Did I not do the key fob either? We gotta look at that. I'm not sure I made the key fob. That's the. I know the pattern calls for it. Oh wait, I gotta change the red. I know that the pattern calls for it, but I never use it personally. So I don't know if I really need to make it. I don't think it will or won't sell the pattern. Do you? What are your thoughts? And any of you that watched last week's, did you see me fuck it up? Or did you not notice until after I discovered it? Okay. Let's see. Alright, so I made more block kits. Sounds like not everybody's making them. And somebody really mad because a couple of the stores in the shop don't have any of the fabric, and it's not because they ran out of the fabric, it's more that they didn't order it. When I asked if it was one specific store, she just about her jaw dropped. She goes, "How did you know?" I'm like, I think they didn't buy any last year." Which I don't think is the point, is it? It seems like that should be one of the obligations of being part of the club to have the fucking fabric. And they're getting a little high and mighty. Don't say this, even though we've called it that for a year and a half. And now I'm going to be mad at you for doing it. Crazy? I'm going to get those little wipies out for you. Oh, there's all the ones that I was wondering where they were. Over here. I actually like reaching to the board to pull pins. Not sure why, but I'll just stuff some there anyway. Okay, this is not going to go on my face if I leave it like that. Okay, welcome to my safe. Oh, I got a volunteer coming in tomorrow. I don't know really what to do with that. Maybe you guys can help me. So, I think I actually talked about it. Somebody had come in, asked if I was hiring, and I said, honey, I don't even pay myself. And they're like, so does that mean no? I said, yes, that means no. And then when I said, the only way you'd be working here is on a volunteer basis because I can't pay you. And I got this really, I don't think she liked the thought of that. Her initial thought was I don't know, but her response was cool. And it's like I didn't come in here asking. You did. But she showed up yesterday or Saturday, 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 and apologized. Said she shouldn't have said that. Where's this gonna go? Oh, it's gonna go on. Okay, I know. I got it. Oh shit! Did that again almost. All right. I don't. I want to eat that, but I'm doing something, so I gotta get this a little out of the way. All right, there we go. Out of the way. So she wants to learn, which is good. She'll gain experience. But my first thought is I want to put her in charge, put her into some social media stuff because she's young and she'd be good at that shit. But I don't think that that's what she's hoping to learn. I don't know. Kids. I mean, I gotta teach her how to do a rotary cutter. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I totally forget. Okay, this is driving me nuts. And fixing it later is not really doable. What I can do is put a third row here, like I should have. This first one should have been over here. Or whatever. Should have been here and closer. I've got the right thread in. I might as well do it. Have her reshelf bolts and keep the shelving. Yeah, can do that. Her name's Bobby. Cute little thing. She's all nervous. It's cute. I mean, not that I want anybody nervous to talk to me. Sure, this is not at all. Even though it'd be a pain in the butt, I can pick this one foot out even after. Oh, okay. Better, because it was flippy. And that would have been very annoying. Okay, this will be a pain. You out of the way. Okay. So even if I get this bag done so that we can just keep moving, I do believe I'll pick that one instead of stitching it out. Hey, who's growling? Yeah, I meant dogs. Well, she's not. Right, you really don't want to come every weekend having customers until you get to know her. But yeah, it's not like I leave her alone. But she's gotta learn, so I gotta teach her. Once I get her cutting fabric, and with someone monitoring it first, she can cut some little kits. Not you. No ideas from you? Ooh. Is it just me, or is all over social media real things? Are people buying fucking castles and fixing them up? I think this one couple a few years ago started it, and then I doubt they started it, but it was my first one. And now I'm following like four other people. One of them bought a church. Chouse. She calls it her chouse. Her house church. Bought it because of the stained glass windows. They are awesome. But yeah, we'll get to know Bobby and just see how it goes. But I like watching the renovating stuff. It gives me false hope. I could figure it out on my own. So, all right. So these lovingly look bad with 3 stitches, but I can get that third one out. But that way it doesn't flip up on the edges. All right. Sorry, that was more than we needed to do. Where's okay? But I had to. I had to, damn it. Pin long handles out of the way where you place small handle brought edges along the one with 3/4 cutout. Stitch in place with the scant quarter. Stitch a few times to reinforce. Well, I didn't really stitch it very well to begin with. Let's put a couple more stitches on that because I want to come out already. Because I was super close to the edge. I don't know why I barely hooked them on. Okay, get that out of the way. There's a little more. stitching. Feel a little better. All right, a little more reinforced. Done. Ding! Somebody's dinging me. Make sure it's not Bree saying you fucked that up. You watched the church one too? Yeah, I like her. She's good. I like her. You see, I saw one recently where she was moving in. Somebody trying to physically get a hold of me. Husband's out, so I'm making sure. I have a living now-ish. Yeah, I knew that we had that. Okay. No, not really. All right. So, attaching the zipper. I gotta say, this gives me anxiety, but the other one turned out okay. Turn the bag wrong side out and center the zipper on top of the bag. Before I panic, I should just do that. Right? Okay. All right. Oh, everybody do that. Bumble. Zipper. Wrong side out. Center the zipper on the top of the bag. One end will have 1 3/4 inches. One end will have a 1 3/4 square. The other end will have the half inch. Yes. Be sure to have the zipper pull at the top of the 1 3/4 side with right side of zipper to right side of bag. Sew with a zipper foot. I don't know what I'm doing, just for the record. Okay? Experienced zipper people, chime in. And it was funny when she was talking about unpacking in her kitchen, which was cute. But she had unpacked some things, and she's like, "Why do I have all of them?" I got excited. It's a craft sale. If I could get them for $2.50, I did. Is that what they mean? She means? That's for penny, right? Hey, that hurt. Well, actually, it didn't. The more concerning part should have hurt. Okay, what time is that? It's 8. Be sure to have a zipper pull at the top by the, okay, so the zipper will pop through your cutouts at this point. Yeah, okay. 1/4 inch, you think? Okay. I don't have a zipper foot then. So what do we think is the best? If I did that, not necessary. So this is the, I wonder if I, this is where you guys see my wee peanut brain try to come up with the wall idea. Okay, let's just try to go slow. Just realistically. So here's another reason why to get a actual sewing machine, newer sewing machine. So do I want to put that right? Let's do like we've done everything else and run that down the center. Oh, but I can't see that this way. Oh yeah, I can. Because now I'm on my drawn line. No, now okay, let's see how well this works. Okay, my husband is home from play practice, which means the dog might bark. Ooh, I somehow picked up a pin when I did that. Let's see what that looks like. And see if this is a damn it, I do need a zipper foot situation. Oh, here. Here. No, maybe not. Okay, shall we look? You know, I feel like I could go closer. I wonder if I sewed it from, maybe if I sewed it from this side, it'd be easier. What the hell? What's the worst that's gonna happen? I pick it out. For the record, this is smoother. Those of us that don't do this very often. And it's ending up right on top of the other stitch. It's not. Okay. Let me think about that. Maybe I need to watch a different spot. I'm going to run that seam center down the edge of that foot, which is kind of what I wanted to do to begin with. The other side made it rotate. So let's just okay, fast. Yeah. Let's much better. But now we're gonna trim that. So at this point, let's hope that that's right the fuck where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna wanna move that. Okay. It's a whole women's group. And one and oh. Oh. Hey, you have ways of getting hold of me outside. I need to know what that is. And I need to follow that. That sounds amazing. Alright. One little stringy. Okay. I'm guessing I have to do that to the other side too. Sadly. Alright. I need to make sure that this doesn't shift on me. Thoughts about that? Okay, I think we're fairly spot on. Which is nice for a change, right? Take it to the bank-ish. Alright. Um, why can't I open this? Right? Yeah. Okay. If that's literally what it's called, I'll go find it. Because that's great. Alright, I was able to probably put it on the outside. You guys are probably going, yo, dummy. I gotta figure it out the hard way, guys. Alright, so I'm going to run that down the center. And then nerve-wracking. Could have used glue. Did not. Might be regretting that decision. No. All right, so as we're rounding up tonight, I want to remind you that I will not be on Thursday. I will see about shifting that to Friday. No guarantees. Okay, I will leave a post if that's what I end up deciding to do. I don't want to see this because, I'm the big zipper person here. Let's just kind of see. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Done. Okay. What? Yes. 4. Um, zipper. Push the lining tube inside the bag so that they are right sides together. Line up the cutouts to cut out and secure the lining in place with pins or clips. Sew a slightly larger seam, pull out lining, and top stitch close to the zipper on the right side of the lining. Unzipped. We're just going to take this one instruction at a time. Okay, I've got to trim some of this shit. I've got to red some shit. Okay. I can hear Daisy pacing. I have 3 grown humans downstairs, so I'm going to call it handle. Okay. That's off the edge. Don't need that. And that's, well, okay. Then it wants the lining. I'm supposed to turn this again, right? Put the straps down in. Have them come out the bottom. Okay. The right. Not what it said. Close the zipper. Push the bag. Close. What? Unzip the zipper. Unzip the zipper. Put the line inside the bag so that they are right sides together. Kind of looks like that. You know, you're just a hoarder of zippers. Realistically, I was talking to somebody else about zippers, Bree, I think. It is been, I think it's a, sorry, weirdly, I'm going to state that I think it's a generational thing because we have gone through the generations hearing our parents and grandparents bitch about how fucking hard zippers are, and we are under the impression they're hard without even trying, and we avoid them because of it. Any of the zippers I've had to put in, I haven't had huge issues with. So I think it's one of those knee jerk type reactions that we have because we've always been told that they suck. Does that make sense? Ooh, I got deep. Am I doing this right? Okay. Let's. Philosophical conversations going on watching Ben 10 in the other room. Avery finally found somebody that likes Ben 10 as much as him. See, now I have some fun pulls. My problem is I bought them before I really knew what the fuck anything was with zippers. So I have a bunch of number 5 pulls, and I'm using number 3s. So yay to me. Yes, I get it. Somebody placed a Etsy order. I thank you. Right? Is that what they want me to do? This is kind of what that looks like. Zipper on this side. I can say that it looks like it's the other way. Zipper falls on the outside. I have it. They have it reversed. I don't think that's going to make shit all difference, right? Because I think, just to verify. So, it's still the same edge. Yep. Same edge. And because that comes out, well, that might go fine. Fine, fine. I can do it this way. Now my pictures match. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what's this? Boink. Okay, can we go back and look at the key strap? What was the verdict on the key strap? Do I need to make it? Surely that's fine. Natural nerd. Oh, the names, I swear. They're great. Anyway, chime in, guys. Now is when I have to decide whether I'm going to take the time to do this zipper pull. Not sure we need it. I know I will never use one. What kind of thing am I supposed to be doing here? I guess Robert wasn't home. But I did just hear something that I didn't hear his car. The car's kind of distinctive. Even the dogs know what the car sounds like. Kind of funny. Come on. So much shit here. Yeah? Is he home? Yeah. Maybe. You're running. With this all shifty to here. Let's see if that's going to cause a problem. I think it's minute enough we can just make that work. That's a good idea. You can share it with me later. Just because I'll forget. That's all. You're going to wrap my brain around Bobby coming tomorrow. I'm not used to that. And when did the bobbin run out? Thankfully, it was just like 3 inches or so. Hi, Daisy. Have we hit the point where I need to fucking stop for you? I can sneak a little bit longer. Those boys can keep you entertained, right? Right. Here. What the hell? Something's not right here. There we go. Don't know what the fuck happened there. Or there. Or... That's that. It did, but it really didn't go very far from the edge, did it? How's that look? I don't know if it's any better. Let me just closer. Okay. Okay. Keep on. Thank you. Wow, Jenna's a good name. All right, guys. Let's see. Here's the tutorial that I did not look at. Now push the lining inside the bag, wrong sides together, and stitch again. All right. What? Hold on. And this. I think maybe I should try to press this. What do you think? Get that back on. So is that going to have been too close? It's fine to me. Daisy, what are you doing? Oh, you made it on the ring. Good girl. Wait. We're out of blue bomb. And if I wanted the bobbin blue, this blue, and the top stitch, a darker blue, I'm going to need to fill it up. Oh, looky there. Where'd it go? Where'd that go? All right. Too many hands. All right, there's the midnight charm. We are so close, guys. I would hate to think we'd need to stop and come back to this, but all right, Daisy, what are you doing? Whoops. Daisy, how did you get underneath the drafting table? Well, got yourself out of that mess. And here she comes. Actually went down the stairs. She didn't fall down the stairs. That's a good thing. Or ramp. Okay, get rid of the light. That way, when I go around, lighting's on lighting. Shell is on shell. Hi, Days. What are you doing? You're on that side. Because I'm so concerned about. Let's just. Well, we're going to try it this way. There's some commercials. All right. That doesn't need to be there. Here's the side. Let's see if sewing it with the zipper on the right works for me. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Works well. What did you drop another one? Yes. Look. That won't really matter because we're going to box the corners. Okay, that worked. I keep losing my shit. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on this because having the zipper on the right works really well with the quarter inch cut. Daisy, what you doing? Hmm? Ugh. All right. See, that's off a quarter of an inch. I hope that'll be okay. 'Cause I'm not stopping. We're gonna just fucking make it work, right? Okay. Yes, we're gonna just make it work. She's cute, that dog. Never. Probably the only thing keeping her alive. Got a birthday coming soon. Hey, we have light there. Alright. Now we've got top stitch going there. It's a zip. Still very good. All this shit. So my birth niece asked for my address, and I didn't ask why, but I sent it to her. See what's coming. I don't know whether she's sending a quilt to be learned or okay. Okay, we're at the instructions. I'm assuming we decided not to do the key box because nobody answered me. Close zipper push bag into lining. Close zipper. Push bag into lining. Right sides together. Big box bottom when closing up the top of the bag. You'll be forming a double box bottom on each side of the bag. On the 1/2 inch square side, slide the 1 inch swivel hook inside the raw edge. What? Okay, where do you want me to? That's the key fob thing. That's not this one. This one goes where? All right. Let's flip it like it wants and then figure that out. All right. This is push bag into lining. Come on. It just likes to be obstinate. That's a useless piece of string. Okay. Okay. Let's have some clips and some pictures and shit and see if I can figure this out. Shall we? All right. Okay, zipper is pictured closed. the fuck is going on? Okay, this is supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be inside out. How do I get? No, it needs to go this way and have it closed same fucking time. Close the zipper, push the bag into the lining, right sides together, think bottoms, which that on the surface makes fucking sense. In reality, when the zipper is closed, it's not allowing me to put it in that position. So if I close this, that now makes it to where it can't be inside the other. Forgot about my. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Well, if this was closed high, if that was zipped and it was out here, kind of like you're showing me in the picture. I mean, they're not inside each other though, but I can box. No, I mean, I can stuff grab all of this through and through. This might be a bring it in and have Bree and you look at it because it's something fucking simple. Because if I put these in order, which kind of looks like what they fucking have there, but it's not perfect. But I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, right? Hi, honey. Okay, so that's that. where I sewed this, but that's not the end my zippers on. Hi, my bug. All right, fold bag. Fold the bag into the box and clip into place. Go slow over the zipper, sew over the seam several times to reinforce. Fold. We're going to start on the half-inch side. I just don't fucking get this. Why this is scrambled my brain. And I'm not that elevated, which could have explained some of it. Okay, so that needs to line up the center. Okay. Okay. Which end did I need to put the D ring in? Ugh. What in the literal hell am I supposed to? Okay, so the D ring needs to go in the end that's opposite the handle. Okay, so that means this end, which means this needs to tuck in there. Okay, if I did said thing, which side does that need to go on? Daisy, I love you. Driving me nuts. Okay, so if this was up, okay, that that's what this looks like. Then I have this. Okay, so let's look at that. This is not my favorite. Just saying. There, not on top of my head. Funny, huh? Okay, so this is um, I don't know that this is right, but we're going to just do a little side and send it this way. Let's just, I know we're supposed to go over it multiple times, but I'm not exactly positive I did that right. So we're going to just flip it and look at it, because that's, we're allowed to do that. Hi, what are you doing? What time is it? It's that time, hmm? Okay, so can we look at this before I go too far? That, that looks right. I mean, homemade, but right, right, right. Okay, you okay, babe? All right, I think, I think we're gonna say that's okay, even though it's a little warped. I just want to make sure I don't run over you, babe. It's all right. I'm just gonna sneak up in beside you, Miss. I'm not gonna get out of Mom's way. All right. Hi. So, Daisy, you can't go that way. All right. So if I was looking at this side, So what am I doing? I'm just closing that? What? You guys get to hang out with me while I just scratch my head. Alright, open the box. So quarter seam. Okay, we're actually gonna B. Fold the bag. B. I did the B side. Bag. Quarter-inch box. Go over slow. Sew over several times. Okay, fold the 1 3/4 inch box edge. Clip into place. Unzip the zipper a few inches and push the zipper head into the bag. Which I kind of have done because at least it's not out. Okay. Hi, Daisy. I know. I know. I know. Into the bag. On the lining side of the box top, insert the key straps or raw edges. So a quarter-inch seam. Slow reinforce a few times. Trim zipper from both sides. I will trim after I verify. I'm not doing the key straps. Daisy, there's a wall there. How's it going? The lining side. And the right side. Okay. Again with the triangle. Before. Hi. Walk into the other room. The kid'll save you. That will do. That's not perfect. It does not have to be perfect. It's a Jamie thing. And Jamie's not perfect. Okay, you moved. So now I'm gonna go and do this a couple times. Oh, it's a keeper. There we go. All right. Should be okay, right? You checked it? Ugh! I'm a little nervous. I do not have zipper cutting scissors right here. Well, yeah, because you're gonna get hurt. Besides, oh, I should have stood up more often. All right, let me grab in here. Okay, 2 seconds, Sarah. I'm gonna grab the scissors. Zippers. Daisy, you're up against the wall again. She's like trying to walk into that and walk into that. I understand that more if this hadn't changed. If this had changed. But it has not. Okay. We're gonna do bag out. Yeah. Now we're gonna have some shitty bottoms to do. And I don't want to do that. Look at that. We'll hook down here when needed. There we go. We're looking good. Still have a seam to pick out. We have some straps to fuck with. It's 4, so we can with this. I don't think the dog is going to allow me to go much further. She's in the corner again. Alright, so they're going to have to sew the bottom in. I guess that would be a real short live to finish, but that might make a good Friday one, because then I can do a little bit and you'll get something, even if it's a day late. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. I'm afraid though that this might be an air erase. Oh, why does that not feel great? Where's here it is. Is that air? We are gonna need to find a bunch of center points. Hey, no. You're not helping by sitting in here on your bed barking. Okay. Well, that's a start. I guess if I'm going to end up doing this on another one, I need to stop here. Right? I need to stop. I need to fucking stop. There's shit to do tomorrow. Bunch of orders. Maybe Bobby can help with orders. I don't know. I don't know if that this mark will be right. Sure, why not? Make it easier to make sure your bottom gets in straight. Time for bed. I know, I know, I know. I know. And yet, here I am. Alright. I just have to stop, right? And so do you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And Robert will get home from play practice here fairly soon, I think. I wonder how my uncle is. My cousin said he was being put on hospice last week. I mean, I'm not sure I would have been told if I hadn't have accidentally contacted that cousin and asked him a question. Right? Alright. I will see you tomorrow. I'll see the rest of you maybe on Friday. There will not be a live on Thursday. And go support a friend with her choice of art, which is dance. And she's my friend. Alright. I will see you guys Let's turn the camera. I will see you guys back here Friday, probably. Probably. You know, if for some reason Friday hot days sucked ass, you might not. And Saturday is late, so I believe. Maybe I can try to do a live from the shop. I don't know. I haven't thought of that. Okay, I have in different respects, but that's a thought. And talk about it. Maybe the newbie understands some of that shit. That'd be nice. All right, I think I've got several marks here, and I'll have to mark the same on the back. All right, that's it. Time for bed. I will see you all later. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good week. See ya.